There you go, Jason Worthing. This is kind of a three-part question. It all relates to Dairy Queen. You've talked about it a lot, so here are some nuggets that we didn't get. Thank you, Jason, for the question. Did you know it was being taped?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who was in the car with you?
Who was Brian Hildebrand? Mark Curtis? Was he driving? I think he may have. Or who was driving?
It was actually being taped by.
It was being taped by Ron Head.
Oh, okay.
Jericho was sitting in the back.
I thought it was being taped by Jericho.
Jericho takes credit for it, but Ron Head had the video camera. Okay. Ron Head was this gentleman from California that had come out for Fan Week that since moved to Louisville and did some ring announcing for us in OVW. But he's been a friend of mine for 15 years. I thought he was a friend of mine until he taped this shit. And my wife, she knew him from California years before that. He had his video camera there that night, and it was me, and it was Mark Kyle, Killer Kyle, and Brian Hildebrand, Mark Curtis, and I think Jimmy Del Rey was in the van. Jericho was back there. Ron Head was back there. We had come from a show at the Richard M. Nixon Center in Hyden, Kentucky. They were supposed to be heavily promoted by our local sponsors there, and did a massive gate of like 300 people in this giant building. And then we leave after this financial, fiasco that I'd gone through. And we're all driving back to Knoxville. It's 180 miles. It's like 11 o'clock at night. The only place to eat in Hyden, Kentucky, open to get anything that's even been remotely cooked that day and resembles food, was Dairy Queen. So we sit in this line, and we order at the speaker. And by the time the line ekes around, it's been almost 20 minutes from the time we ordered to the time that we got to the window. So I remember I was in a passenger seat, and I think Brian was driving. We might watch this and we'll see. But anyway, I idly, and you'll see this now, I'm going to explain this because I did not just go off at random at these people. They say that'll be $42 because it's like 8 wrestlers in advance. We ordered a lot of shit. And Jericho got the, the banana split without the ice cream because he's on a diet or some special order. I don't know what the fuck. So anyway, as we're handing over the food, idly said, I thought in a jocular way, well, as long as we've been in line, we thought you'd have that ready. And the woman says, well, we'll start fixing it right now. I said, whoa, wait, you start fixing it right now? Well, we weren't sure you wanted it. I said, what do you think is a fucking rib? And then Jericho chimes in the back, yeah, this is the comedy bus, right? I said, what do you think? We wouldn't have ordered the damn shit if we didn't want it. We've been sitting here 20 minutes and you haven't even started this massive order we just made. Sir, you cuss me and you won't get a damn thing.